The Monday angel reading with the angels. I've got some cards for you this week, and it's the week starting the 19th of December all the way through till the 26th. So this is your Christmas reading. It's also your solstice reading. So it's a little bit later today because I had an important appointment this morning, so I could not change it. So we're a little bit later than usual, but it doesn't matter. I'm still here. Don't like to miss any of these. So let me know that you're here, if you can see me and hear me all right. And let's begin. So one thing I wanted to talk to you about is the energy at the moment. Yes, it is massive energy, really big energy. And it has such a strong purpose and intention with it. This is something I've really noticed this year. And also much, and this December solstice, it's much more clear at the moment why the energy is intense. Like, we've gone through so many shifts, so many changes, and for a long time we were kind of blindfolded. We knew we were growing, we knew we were going through these ascension shifts, but it was really hard to connect them in with, what exactly does that mean for us. And so the angels have been very clear recently about metamorphosis, transformation, the fact that it is a metamorphosis. You are personally going through a change where you are being nudged, pushed, shoved, whatever, to let go of things that aren't the real you. They don't fit for you. They don't fit for your soul plan going forward. And you might be panicking and thinking, why isn't this working anymore? Why isn't what I've been doing before working? And that's because you can't keep doing it the way that you've been doing it. So some things it will be you have to let go altogether. Other things you maybe just have to adjust your course. You have to work out new ways of getting what you want in a more authentic, aligned way for who you are right now. And I had this lovely conversation with someone at the weekend where we were talking about how we're just no longer the people we were 3 years ago, 2 years ago, not even last year, maybe not even 6 months ago. And it can be anything. You might start looking around your house and go, oh, I don't want to read those books anymore. I don't want to wear those clothes anymore, because they don't feel like me. It just doesn't feel like me. And that's okay. It's perfect for you. You just have to acknowledge that that part of you has gone. It's like you've taken off a layer, you've taken off an old coat, and you're not going to wear that coat anymore. So as we're going to the solstice this week, which is just 2-3 days away, the energy is building because it's really showing you what isn't working. So notice new ideas that are coming in, inspiration. I don't have to do that, but I can do this. Notice what's coming up, reappearing, that you may have started to do a few years ago, but you put it aside. Maybe it was because it wasn't the right time. Maybe it was because your confidence wasn't where it needed to be. You had imposter syndrome, but now is the time. So, if you've been thinking about writing a book, or you've been thinking about you've got a book in a drawer somewhere and you just want to put it out there or in your computer, and it's time for you to launch it, get it published, get it out into the world. If you've been thinking of a business idea, or you've just really wanted to start your spiritual business or bring your business into the spotlight, this is the time to be doing it. And so it's important that anything at the moment that feels out of alignment is, one, you don't give attention to it, as in, okay, I just don't feel like eating that anymore. I don't feel like watching those kind of movies anymore. I don't want to hang out with those kind of people anymore. Just pay attention to that. Because if you keep sort of swimming in the waters that aren't right for you, it's going to take you that little bit longer to get on the path that is right for you. Okay, it's like walking through a muddy puddle. Okay, you've got to clean your boots every time. Why not just go around the muddy puddle, jump over it, or avoid it altogether? If you're feeling like, oh, I feel bad because I really liked that part of me and now that part of me just isn't there anymore, let go of the guilt. Put the guilt in to an angelic healing. Imagine Archangel Michael severing the cords to whatever it is you're feeling guilty about, and release it. Anything that needs to go now can go, and it will be replaced by something better. So we're going to see as we move into through Christmas into the new year that all of a sudden, and the more you clear, the more clear your path will be for what 2023 is about to bring. And so if you've been frustrated with yourself or feeling delayed or feeling like, why am I not doing it? It's just because you had important lessons to learn. You had important things, and you're not saying that what you've been through isn't worthwhile. What you learned wasn't worthwhile, but it's just not walking with you on that path any longer. So you had to learn it all. You had to go through it. That's going to help you to step forward with success and light and clarity in the new year. So this week is the week to really call on your angels and say, show me what I need to know. Show me what needs to go. Show me what I need to be focusing on. And that's really going to help you to let go at the solstice. So I want to help you with that in whatever way that I can. Hi Lisa, Paul, nice to see you. So we're calling in this week Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel. So Archangel Michael is the angel that helps us to let go, release, detach from those toxic energies, emotions, thoughts, situations that don't work for you anymore. And Archangel Gabriel helps to steer you with your new intentions. And the thing about Gabriel is that Gabriel really is a motivational angel in a way, is that it's with Gabriel very much when you get the message, you have to act on it. Very much an action angel. So if you're feeling pushed to do something that's out of your comfort zone, maybe, do a video or put something out into the world, that's Archangel Gabriel pushing you, nudging you, lending you the strength and the power to put what you need to put out into the world. And what they're talking to me about is service. So often we are internally focused, and that's a lot of what happened in the last few years, is that we got very internally focused about am I good enough, all of that kind of fear stuff. And that's good because we got to have a look at what's in there. So letting go of what hasn't worked, what's disappointed you, and to say, find the confidence, find the strength, but focus on service instead of going, oh, it's about me and what everyone thinks of me and what people are going to say to me and how much I'm going to earn or how, what I look like. It's not about you. It's about what you share that's going to uplift the world. And so, of course, we're not sharing what doesn't uplift. Doesn't mean you shouldn't go for therapy. Doesn't mean that you can't talk to your friends about your pain. But when we come to our light that we're here to share with the world, focus on service, focus on blessing rather than impressing. Focus on what am I giving instead of what am I getting out of it. And that doesn't mean you shouldn't get something out of it. It just means you're going to raise the frequency and the vibration of anything that you put out into the world when you focus that way on service. And the world needs your light. Those small ideas that you have where you say, I'm not good enough, who wants my stuff? There's people already doing it. I'm not as good as them. I'm an imposter. Everyone's going to find out that I'm not very good. All of that is just your ego. It's just negative self stuff. But when you go, okay, I'm going to focus on the world needs my light. I am the divine in a human body. I'm here to share my light, not to, become a god or a demigod, but because I am a channel for that. And the way I say something, the way I write something, the way I do something is exactly what is needed in the world right now for certain people who only can hear it from me, who can only receive it from me. And that means then you let go of all of that egoic stuff about competition and lack and scarcity. So the world needs your light and you need to switch it on. Yeah. Hi Max, hi Merlin, and hello Karen. Welcome, welcome, and yeah, emotional and releasing day. Yeah, feeling is healing. Got to feel it to heal it, right? So good when those emotions come up, and we don't stuff them down with guilt and anger. And Merlin, yeah, you quit Instagram. Yeah, if that's right for you, then I honor that. There's lots of good people on Instagram too. You see, what I realized about social media and the world is that there are people out there doing things that I don't even know about, I've never heard of. There's people out there, you know, who have amazing offerings that maybe have millions of followers or maybe have 3 followers, but I don't know about them. And when you start to kind of put out a different intention, you attract a different energy. So maybe that, you know, you could set an intention that you want to follow authentic people. Yeah. And to release the part of you that's irritated by the people doing the not real stuff, because the thing is they're on a journey too, right? Lots of people, when they start out, they haven't got the confidence, so they want to mimic, copy, and even, you know, be pretend to be someone else, and that's because they're not confident in their own selves, and that's a lesson to learn. It's a lesson that they have to go through. Yeah, okay, so we're going to use the Archangel Michael deck and the beautiful Radley Valentine Wisdom Tarot, and we're asking Archangel Michael and Archangel Gabriel to help us with this reading for today. So what messages and guidance do you have, Archangels, that can help everyone here moving forward in this week? So the energy is really, really big, but it's a good energy. Whenever there's big energy, the angels show it to me like those giant big waves. You know, in Hawaii, when they have those surf competitions, you see those mega waves. That's what this energy looks like as we roll towards the solstice. Big golden wave of light. Whew. All right, I'm just going to pull a couple here. Definitely emotional. Wow. Okay, so here we go with the first card. This is an Archangel Azrael card. Azrael, beautiful angel who helps us with grief and sadness. So whenever there's change, there's going to be grief. You're going to grieve the old ways, the old things, the old way that the world was. And there, as Karen pointed out earlier, an emotional energy around at the moment. So it's bringing up stuff that requires your attention, that requires release. You know, often our bodies are tight and tense and are holding on to emotions and thoughts and ideas that we are just refusing to express. We're pushing them back. Why? Because there's some part of us that believes it's wrong to release it. And so it's time for all of that to come up. Now, Azrael is the most loving angel to help you with your emotions. And he, you know, you can see with this card, he's really loving and kind and gentle. So he really wants to help you to let go. And he also wants you to honor your grief. You know, grief isn't something that we just go, oh, chop, chop, bye. I'm going to cut the cord with that. You know, when we have great love for someone or something, there's going to be a deep grief involved. So letting go of the past and our attachment to how we think it should be or should have been or needs to be. And as you release, you're making room for more blessings and more love. And maybe the wisdom that you've learned from your sad times can be used to help others. All right, the next card is the High Priestess. So this is Archangel Haniel. Haniel's very strong for this solstice, very much an angel who again helps us with emotion and cycles and also with our intuition. And so when you're feeling stuck or blocked or you're feeling like you can't connect, it's the universe and the angels asking you to go within, to connect with them, to connect with your source, with your soul, with the angels for communication and answers. You know, everything is so communication oriented nowadays. We've got phones with us all the time. We're constantly connecting with the outside world, and that's sometimes at the expense of the inner world. And so that makes us deaf sometimes to what our messages are. So there's deep guidance waiting for you, and you can access it by yourself. You don't need a psychic to find that for you. Sometimes we need someone to guide, to point us in the right direction, right? I don't see psychics as and mediums as having all the answers. We're not all seeing and all knowing, and we're not going to do it for you, but we can guide you and point you in the right direction, even to the direction of hearing your own guidance. I'm very much a believer in that. So this is about you going within. What is it that you really want? Never mind what everyone else is doing. What is it that you really want and need? And sometimes when we're asking for what we want and we're not getting it, it can be because it's not really, really, really what we want. It's not really, really what we need. We're asking for it from a false place. So this is all of this coming back to the authentic, the real you. You know, if money wasn't a problem, whatever other people thought wasn't a problem, what would you do? How would you do things differently? We've all got ideas about how it's all going to work out, and most of those ideas are misinformation. So here we have the Empress. What an amazing card. This is an Archangel Gabriel card, and it's Gabrielle saying to you, it's time for you to truly give birth to your dreams, your true intentions. So you've got to get clear about them first, and then you're going to be able to make them a reality. You're going to manifest them. And it's going to be in a way that works for you, that is genuinely works for you. There's a whole different vibe that happens when you're on your right path, when it's your soul aligned path. There's something different that happens. So, and to do that, you have to get quiet sometimes. And there's abundance coming in with this. There's real, genuine, solid, not just a kind of a windfall, but a genuine, solid foundation of gold. Like, you can see yourself building from that foundation to having what you, not only what you want, but what you need to get past the point of survival and fight or flight, right? It's not just going into feast and famine. It's a proper foundation for success. Ah, look at this. So we see ourselves by the end of the week. Look at this, that you've got the ferryman, you've got the family sitting on the swan boat, the swords, the Six of Swords. So this is seeing you being steered in a completely, Gabrielle again, who would have thought it, guiding you in finding yourself in a completely different emotional, mental, spiritual, and material spot. So it's like you're leaving behind, the challenges are behind you. You're leaving behind the hard times. It's been a tough few years and you've learned all your spiritual lessons, and now it's the time for you to apply them. You know, we can't dip in and out of spirituality. I want to say this. We do dip in and out of spirituality because we have remembering and forgetting. We sometimes go, oh, I forgot to ask my angels about that, or I completely went off my track for a while. That's fine. That's part of the human condition. But you can't know the spiritual knowledge and then go, I'm just going to use it for manifesting, but I'm not going to learn my spiritual lessons. I'm not going to learn the lessons and apply them. I'm just going to ask my angels to fix everything. We can't use spirituality in that way. Once you're on a spiritual path, you really can't get off it, because you've got to take responsibility. You've already learned the things, you've been given the guidance, and so they're not going to go, oh, that's okay, they're spiritual, we'll just do it all for you now. You still have to go through the process of remembering to watch your thoughts, to keep your thoughts positive, to release that which doesn't serve you, to cut the cords, do the energy work, get your energy right, be honest and in integrity, release those things. You know, there's no kind of small print. If you're in a toxic relationship, you're being abused, you've been through something awful with a person, there's no small print that says, yeah, but it's your soulmate and it's all going to come good. No, you've got to do the hard work and go, okay, I've got to let this go, as painful as it is. The dream of what could have been isn't going to work out. I'm going to have the courage and trust God and the angels and move forward. So do you see, sometimes people use spirituality as kind of an app. They're like, oh, I just use it for this, but I'm not actually going to be spiritual. I'm not going to take responsibility for my actions, thoughts, and what's in my life. So right now we're being forced to take responsibility. And it's a good thing, because the angels are saying, look, all this stuff's weighing you down. We want to lift you over here, but you're just staying over here, and we're going to show you how. So what is it that you need to do? Do you need to grow up a bit? Do you need to take a bit of responsibility? Do you need to stop whinging and actually do something different? Do you, tough love from the angels. Do you need to actually start changing your thoughts and not just talking about it? Do you actually need to write the book and stop gunning yourself? Gunner, woulda, shoulda, coulda. It's time to walk your talk. That's what it is. And at the same time, if you don't want to wear that frock anymore because it just doesn't feel like you anymore, but it cost you $300, donate it, sell it, move on. You have to pay attention to what's showing up in front of you. So here we have these cards from the Archangel Michael. This one's about divine timing. The right moment is approaching, and it is the 21st. The right moment is approaching for you to move forward. So look at why you feel like you're being held back. It's not always about everyone else. Sometimes it's about you. What is it that you have tried to skip through, fast forward, ignore, and you have to go back and do it? And then divine timing will come around. It will be time for you to move forward. And the other one is, well, okay, Archangel Michael, stay the course. Keep going. Please don't give up. Don't give up. The miracle's about to happen. It's coming. Don't give up. Stay the course. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Yes, there'll be delays. There'll be distractions. There'll be things that come up. Today I had plans to work from 6 a.m. on something that's an important project for me. It didn't happen because of this appointment that showed up. So, but I just did as much as I could anyway. I'm still here. So you have to keep walking the path. Archangel Michael's saying to you, you're not on the wrong path. It just got a bit bumpy there for a while. Stay true to your vision of what you really want. Everything you've been through is teaching you or has taught you something that you need now or you will need in the future. I can't see all your comments. So that's the reading for today. Now, I would really like, if you would like to, hi Kenneth, thank you. I'm going to be unavailable on the 21st, so I couldn't do a solstice event, but I'm thinking that I would really like to do one on Tuesday night Australia time. So I'm going to do a live and take you through a guided meditation, absolutely free, with the angels to move through this solstice energy. So I'll put details on my newsletter and I will advertise them on my page, so keep an eye out for that. I haven't got the absolute details down yet because there's a lot going on, but I want to do a live meditation with you, so I'm going to do that tomorrow night, so around 7 p.m. Sydney Australia time. Look that up, and it's going to be absolutely free. That's great, Karen. Yeah, so the energy at the moment is really doing a lot of, what do you have to look at in yourself? Have you been skipping things? Have you been not doing what you need to do for your self-care? Sometimes, people say, oh, my business isn't working. You go, right, you've really got to put energy into it. You've got to be the best you can be. You've got to show up. There's things that our ego causes us to skip. And it's like a kind of an immaturity or a sort of a tantrum inside of it, like, I don't want to do that. And we have to do it. We have to do it if we want what we want. Of course, there's better ways to do it sometimes, but there's just there's a path unfolding, and it's time for you to walk that path. So, if it means quitting social media, good. Yeah, good on you. Hi, Jessica. Hello. So what is it, do you think, sometimes our vision helps us, because if you've got a really clear vision about what you want to see coming into your life, the minute we say, angels, please help me with this, things start to happen. And it's when we ask for something that we trigger the universe and the angels giving us guidance, intervening, setting up synchronicities and support. So let's just say, you say, I want to start my spiritual business as a healer, as an angel messenger, as a psychic medium. I want to start, or I want to build it, or I want to make it even better. If you say that, then as soon as you put it out there, you say, angels, I need your help with this. I'm serious about it. It's a commitment, right? You've said, I'm going to take responsibility. I want to do something about this. I'm not just going to wait for it to plonk on my doorstep. I'm not going to wait for the ideal moment or the time when I've got, 17 certificates, but I'm just taking courses because I'm, overqualified already, but because I'm scared. Then situations will show up for you. It might be, okay, you meet someone who can help you, or you meet someone who's already got what you want, and they show you how to do it. They literally showing you how to do it. You meet a mentor, you read a book. Things will start to happen that allow you to create what it is that you've asked for. But also you'll start to see things that show up, feelings that come up, that things that need to go, because you can't do them and do the thing that you want to do. Maybe it's an attitude, maybe it's a thought, maybe it's some toxic energy you've been carrying around with you. Maybe it's some relationships, you just need to put some space between you. Things will start to show up to show to you, okay, you're going to have to give that up if you want this. And that's just, law of attraction. It's how the angels work. So on that note, I'm working with, I mentor people to help grow and build their spiritual businesses. And I recently dug up a course that I'd recorded 4 years ago, might be 5 years ago now, to give to one of those students, those people that I'm mentoring. And when I looked at it, I was like, oh my goodness, why have I not sold this? So I'm putting it up for sale so anyone can buy it at a low cost. I'm going to do that over the next couple of days and put it up for sale. And it's just how I built my business. Like, I started 20 years ago with no money, no savings. So I didn't have a budget for marketing, but how to attract clients, boundaries, the energetics of having a spiritual business, how to protect your business, protect your boundaries. And I'm so excited about this. Now, why didn't I put that out there? Because in 2018, when I recorded it, I had imposter syndrome about it. I didn't think it was good enough. I thought I had to have a more flash, room to do it from, and lighting. I didn't have any of that. But the content is really good. It's helpful, and it still works now. It's still part of how I work now, on how to start and build a spiritual business. So I'm going to do that. Now, interestingly, that's been sitting there for ages, but it's only just now that I've gone, oh, there we go. I'm going to bring that out into the open. And I'm hearing from so many of my spiritual friends who are doing the same. Something has come up and they're just being guided now. And maybe something old has shown up that they've already created, or an idea that's been on the back burner for a long time. It's like suddenly both your wings are ready to fly. So rather than living in regret, we can use what we have to move forward. Hi Cheryl, nice to see you. So if you don't have any questions, I'm going to leave it there, and I'm going to pop over onto Instagram and do all this again. So I'm wishing you a wonderful happy solstice. I will do a live tomorrow for the solstice, so please join me for that, please. I'd love to see you there, absolutely free. And I'm wishing you, if you do Christmas, Merry Christmas and happy holidays. And I will do another, I don't know if I'll do Angel Monday next week because it's on Boxing Day and I'm going swimming with dolphins. But and it's happening in the morning, so I won't feel like doing the video that day. I think I deserve a few days off. I'm having a personal time with me, my soul, and my angels. I'm just going to spend it by myself by choice. I won't be answering my phone, posting, or anything like that for 3 days over Christmas. But I will do something later on next week to give you the reading for the week ahead, or I may pre-record something for you. In the meantime, angel blessings, lots of love, and ask your angels for help with everything. See you soon.